Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the national TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, William Murray. Well, I should say Professor William Murray. And as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. Oh, I'm going to have a good time this evening. I want y'all to get pencil and paper and buckle in, baby. Buckle in this evening. Buckle in. Are you ready? Are you ready for new opportunities to learn and grow your business, your life, and your mindset? Are you standing at a crossroads in your life, wondering what step you should take? Are you ready to go to school on building your future, your mindset, your lifestyle? We're going to talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about that. The show The Road to Success is a show for you and to get your questions answered and to give you a chance to give your opinion on any topic. See, now, if you stay committed to us, you'll see a difference in you, your life, your business, your mindset. See, I'm here when you need me to educate you on your business or company or your family or your organization. All you got to do is book me. Just call 240-619-2019. See, now I get booked to speak, coach, or to participate in panel discussions or guest appearances of various shows quite often. And you know I'm an author, and I have a book from my latest book, From the Mind of William. And you can get the book by all you got to do is call 240-619-2019. And you'll get a copy. It's only $25. You can go to Cash App, $W Murray, or PayPal.me PayPal.me /MM Institute. PayPal.me /MM Institute. Now you can also send them if you want to do money order or cash. You can send it to P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. That's P.O. Box 2. P.O. Box. Y'all deal with me. P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Well, y'all know I'm trying to get it won't come up. It's not coming up. Okay, let me go back and start all over. It'll come up. I'm going to enjoy myself this evening, y'all. I've been wanting to do this and talk this and give this to you. And this evening is the evening. And this evening's topic is Black Power. Black Power. Are you ready? I'm trying to get my tablet to open up so I can see who's on. That ain't it. Well, let me see if I can get it going right now. Let me see if I can get it right. What is black power, y'all? Let me ask you this. What is black power? Okay, now get this thing to do. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. What is black power, y'all? What is black power? You know, we must realize that if we don't know our history or our culture, we don't have any. How many of you taking time to learn your ancient civilization about your ancestors? Your grandmother, your great grandmother, your great 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 grandparents, your tribe, your family, your culture. So you got to stop following a culture that is not ours, but study and learn our history, our culture, and then be proud. That's black power. That's black power. When you realize knowledge is not power, information is not power, but implemented knowledge and information is power. That's black power. You know, so much going on now. I mean, it's so much going on with and about us right now that's so degrading. See now, and here's something that really ticks me off and gets me. Since we're boycotting prejudice and racist white companies, let's stop doing criminal injustice to each other and going to jail and going to prison. When we stop, that's black power. That is black power. Let me tell you how when they used to hunt down monkeys, they would get a coconut and cut a hole in it, just big enough for a monkey to slide his hand in. They cut a hole in it and put nuts in it, just enough for him to force his hand in. Well, the monkey would smell the nuts and stick his hand in that hole, get the nuts, and then he couldn't get his hand out. So him tugging and tugging and tugging and tugging, he couldn't get out because he had the nuts in his hand and made a fist, but made his hand bigger than that hole. And he couldn't get his hand out. That's how they trapped the monkeys. Instead of letting that nut go, pull his hand out. Greed got him. The fact that he just didn't know, all you gotta do is let the nut go. Pull your hand out. But he was so determined, so greedy, and selfish that he would just get caught trying to get his hand out that nut, out that coconut. That's us, y'all. We won't let go of things that's not ours, our culture. And then we turn against each other. I mean, that makes no sense. See, the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destinations. Oh, baby, now that's black power. That's black power, baby. Would y'all believe that both of my daggone screens went out? Don't worry about that one. When you are willing to help someone that looks like you in color rise to the next level, that takes you to the next dimension, baby, that's Black power. Now, y'all see how I'm giving you the simple things that give you power. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? When no one can confuse you with facts. See, what I tell you all the time. See, that's Black power. What do I tell you? Truth and fact are undefeated since the beginning of time. Truth and fact. So you can't let someone confuse you when they're giving you the facts. So you don't argue against the fact. You may not like the fact. You may not like the answer. But don't argue and buck against it, because you can't win. That's a lose-lose situation. You cannot win bucking against truth and fact. Impossible to win. You can argue, debate, and all this, and I don't like that, and hey, it don't matter. Truth and fact, baby, for billions and billions of years, has yet to be defeated. See, when we stop giving our children to a system to educate our children on their false history, but we educate them to our culture, to our history, their possibilities, and their greatness. Now that's Black power. I often tell you this, and like I say, I educate from the third eye and the third ear, and I'm gonna give you this. When they say only a fool gives his child to his enemies to educate, that's what we're doing. You better take time and educate your children. That's why I always tell you, every time I do an event, I'm teaching mindset, I'm teaching thought, I'm teaching business, and I'm teaching you success to build a successful life. I always tell you, bring your child for free. Anytime you buy a ticket from one of my events, you can bring a teenager for free. Why? Because I want them to see the possibilities of their future and their greatness. I never charge for teenagers. Never. You get your parent, just as long as it's an adult, to buy a ticket, and you can bring a teenager for free. Y'all, we got to stop going out doing things and putting everything before our kids. That's education. Because we sit down and say, oh, don't bother me. Can't you see I'm watching my favorite show? Why would you tell your child that show is more important than they are? That's what you just did. Well, don't disturb me between so-and-so and so-and-so because I'm watching my favorite show. Why is... That's not Black power, y'all. That's putting them in line for the system that's put together to make sure that we don't do what's right, that we don't feel valued. When we stop being consumers, listen to me. When we stop being consumers and start being property owners, business owners, community builders, investors, and employers, now that is Black power. That's Black power. When you own property, that's Black power, baby. When you have a business, that's Black power. When you're building a community, that's Black power. When you're an investor, an employer, that's Black power. Stop turning our backs on someone that looks like us, that is not as fortunate as you offer, and offer a hand up. That's Black power. I never forget the story that I heard about this lady. This other young man killed her son. He's found guilty and got 10 years. She told him, says, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. So what she did, she went and put money in his coffers in the commissary, put money in there. She would write him letters. And she gave him money every week, and she would write him letters. And he eventually started writing her back. So she started sending him books to read, things to study. If he needed something, she made sure he got it. When he got out 10 years later, he needed somewhere to live. She said, you can live with me. When he got out and moved in with her, he asked, he says, why did you let me move in? I killed your son. She said, I told you I was going to kill you. And I did. Because look at you. You're not the same person now that you were when you went to jail. I killed the old you. Look at you. Straight young man. Looking to build a future outside of criminal activities. I killed you. I killed you. See, when you say that, people think that you're meaning physical death. But anyway, she was just saying. He didn't know. But she was, with her kindness, her generosity, taking care of him, writing him, sending books to read. What did she do? Sent positive books to him. She killed the old him. I'm going to kill you. And that's just what she did. She killed him and rebuilt him into a positive, adult, grown man with a mindset to want success instead of the streets. That's Black power. That is Black power. When we start working on a solution and not be the problem, see, now that's Black power. You know, I often tell you, and this you can remember and look at in many, 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 many different ways. What I tell you, never, ever, ever work on a problem. Never, ever work on a problem. Ever. Are you crazy? No, baby. You don't work on a problem. You work on the solution. Working on a positive, on the problem is a negative. Working on a solution, baby, is a positive. You'll find it easier to solve when you start working on the solution and not the problem. Hello, that's Black power. Does that make sense to you? I'm going to do like that story says, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Because I'm going to make you a better, and a positive person than you are. I'm going to kill you. So when I tell you I'm going to kill you, I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about on a positive mental note. I'm going to kill you. She could have carried that hate around for 10 years. Who is she destroying? Herself. But instead, what did she do? She built him up. She built him up. She killed him. That's what I'm doing to you. Just listen, understand, and work toward the better you. Work toward that better you. I'm here to help you. When I'm telling you, I teach you the thought and the action process to success. That I build millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses. Understand what I'm telling you. I'm killing you by giving you knowledge and information where that ignorance was there, where that knowledge, that not knowing was there, not understanding. That's why I say, this is open to you. You got a question, ask it. Like I tell you, those who ask, know. Those who don't, never will. See, when you ask, you're working on a solution. When you don't ask, you're not working on a problem, baby. When we start spending money with people who look like you, have employees that look like you, hey, baby, now that's Black power. See, we're giving our money away. We're giving our money. Look at these businesses. All these businesses open up in our community. They say, oh, y'all poor, ain't no money in the community. And why come all these businesses, small mom and pop stores, open up in our community? Because you know why? That is where the money is. That's where the money is, baby. If there ain't no when you poor. Third eye, third ear, look at it. You got dollar stores that make millions and millions and millions of dollars a year. Dollar store. These mom and pop stores, y'all have no idea how much they sell a day. See, they lock up and leave. If you could follow them home and see where they live and how they live, it would shock the hell out of you. You're supporting them a very nice lifestyle while you're killing yours. I'll tell you this story all the time. That we have got to spend with us. We got to build our own Black Wall Street. There isn't a business out there that we don't somewhere have that business in a small business that works. We just got to patronize it. And we don't patronize it. We don't patronize it. See, you got to realize all these corporations didn't start out as big as they are. They grew from our money. Are you aware of the fact that the business days for banks are Mondays and Tuesdays? Why? Why are Monday and Tuesday business days? I've told you more times than once why. Because that's when the churches, the Black churches, put their money in the bank. Monday or Tuesday. That's when Black churches, over $500 million every week in this nation. That's what we put in the bank. And we put it in a bank that don't patronize us. Hey, baby, that ain't Black power. That's giving them the power. You better ask your church, where are you putting our money? Because if they say these big banks, Bank of America, Chase, whatever they are, and you can't even go get a loan there. You can't get a house finance there. But they're putting your money that you're putting in your coffers at church in a bank that you can't even go get a loan from. That's not Black power. That's giving them power. They're going to take your money, even your personal checking account, savings account. You can't get a loan. We've got to start spending money on y'all people that look like us. When I can't go, because my girlfriend told me that their prices are a little high, or or they made a mistake and charged me too much for this. Well, hell, a white man been doing that to you for 400 years, and you're still running to him. The Asians cuss you out, and the next day you right back in there. But let a black man do one little mistake. I don't deal with black people because they cheats. They ain't no good. They don't know how to run a business. Well, I got news for you. Think about what I'm going to tell you. You're talking about your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your daughter, your aunt, your uncle, your son, because they're black like you, but you don't trust black people. So you don't realize, you say black people ain't shit, you're talking about your family. And that included your blood family. See, you don't realize to them, you're that other person. To somebody, to everybody, you're that other person. Start spending money that people like. Okay, now look at my institute. Look, I asked for donations to help me keep this online, just so I can build this. The more I build this, the more help I'm going to need, and the more people that look like me I'm going to hire. Why come you won't patronize me? How much money have you donated to the Millionaire Mastermind Institute? Well, no, I'm sorry, because that's not what it's to the road to show the road to success. I pay for this out of my pocket, y'all. I asked y'all for donations. $ W Murray, Cash App $ W Murray. Cash App $ W Murray, and give a donation. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. You have no idea how far this is going to go. Every penny that comes into the Institute or comes into the road to success goes on this show. This ain't free to me, y'all. For me to give y'all this information, teach you how to build and grow, it's not free. The hours I put in every day to learn so I can teach you to help you build your family. Because what's the story I tell you? If I give you a fish, you'll eat for a day. If I teach you to fish, you can live a lifetime. But if I teach you to buy a pond, your family will eat for generations. Think about what I just said. Give you a fish for a day, give you a fish for a lifetime, or teach you how to buy the pond and you can eat for generations. Think about what I'm telling you. I hope you get what I'm telling you. That's Black Power, baby. That's Black Power. When we start embracing our blackness and wear it with pride, that's Black Power, baby. That is Black Power. Embrace your blackness. Embrace. I'm going to get into that later. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'll get into it a little later down the line. When we stop being followers and start being leaders, that's Black Power, baby. Now, let me tell you why I say that. When we stop being followers, and you're a follower, you got to get the latest and the greatest and the newest of everything. I got the latest Gucci bag. I got this big expensive car that you park at a damn apartment where you live instead of at a house. You got the latest and greatest phone, the newest iPad. That makes you a follower. Let me ask you this one question. How many millionaires are hanging in your closet? Gucci? Was it Fendi? Red bottoms? Jordans? Rihanna's? How many millionaires are in your closet? was sitting on your dresser? Squirt, squirt. How many? You busting your butt every day to make that car note. When it ain't got to be that way. Who you trying to impress? You got to be trying to impress somebody. You're a follower. You're a follower. You wear your pants halfway your butt. You don't understand. That makes you a follower. Because that's the latest fashion, baby. Which is the dumbest thing. You wearing a skirt so far up your butt that you can't bend over. You walk down the street, they see your drawers. Or you wear a dress so tight, so fitting, that they can count the hair on your leg through that big fitting the way it's fitting. They can tell whether or not you got drawers on because it's fitting so tight. Why? Who are you trying to impress? I would rather drive a 5-10-year-old car with no note than a brand new car that is not doing me nothing but get me point A to point B. The same place that the car I traded in will get me when there's nothing wrong with it. I don't trade in I can afford to get a car every 2-3 years if I want. Why? Nah. Ain't nothing in the world like not having a car note. See, you go to work to come home on payday and struggle because you got to pay that new phone bill and that new phone, that new iPad, that new car, that outfit that you got to have because you got to impress your girlfriends, your co-workers. Ain't too many of y'all out there I can outdress me. I guarantee you cannot outdress me. And not one thing in my closet is a name brand. Not one. I don't want name brands. I was in the clothing for 22 years. I know secrets that y'all could never guess about name brands. Quit being a follower. You ain't got to wear the latest and the greatest. As long as it's clean and not wrinkled all up and stuff, it'll be fine. Because, see, when they get older, they got to keep going to do what they're doing. They're still trying to impress. When I was young, because I learned this, I did what I had to do. So when I got my age, I can do now what I want to do. I didn't pay a big car note all that time. Most of my time, my car was paid off. Maybe the first 3 years, but after that, that's my car. I keep a car 10, 15 years, y'all. As long as it's running good, I'll keep it. I'll change my oil and change my brakes. Keep good rubber on it. You ain't gonna have no problem out of it. But no, I got to get a new car. This car 2 years old. This car 3 years old. Who are you trying to impress? Why are you giving your money to a corporation that all they're gonna do is go buy a yacht? And you busting your butt because you don't get a paycheck. You get a paycheck, just enough to keep you poor because of your mindset. Who are you impressing? You better be perfect when you live to get my age that you can start doing what you want to do, not what you have to do. That ain't no fun. Why you got a $300 or $400 or $500, $600 car note and you're parking at an apartment? Or you're struggling like hell to get this and get that because you got that big note. And you got more house than you need. Who are you impressing? Oh, I got to move in that neighborhood because so-and-so live over there too. And so-and-so got this. No. You would be surprised of the size house I live in. I'm an empty nester. Why not? Our kids are grown and gone. Why I need a big house? As long as I got a house over a roof over my head. When I hit the switch, the heat come on. When I hit the switch in the summer, the air conditioner come on. When I open the refrigerator, there's food. Who am I trying to impress? I'm already impressed. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. That is Black power. How many millionaires in your closet? Doesn't make any sense. When we study and learn the facts and pass it on to the others that look like you, baby, that's black power. What do you think I'm doing? I'm giving you black power. I don't have to do this. I'm satisfied with it, but I love doing it. You're my people. I've got to build and grow you. You are my people. You're my purpose. That's when I wake up in the morning, I always tell y'all that I wake up and say, thank you more, please. I wake up with one purpose, and that's to be a blessing to whoever enters my life space for whether it's a moment, a minute, or a lifetime. That's black power. You come first to me. You do. I don't have to do this. Why do I spend the money I spend giving you this show? Because it is important to me that I grow our community. See, when you study and learn your ancient history and your mind becomes a weapon that makes you unfit to be a slave, that's black power. I'm unfit to be a slave, y'all. My mindset, my thinking, my actions make me unfit to be a slave, baby. My knowledge, what I know, I'm giving it to you. Whether you accept it or not, I'm giving it to you. That's black power. See, when it's not an I thing, but a we thing, oh, baby, that's black power. When you're willing to pass on your success information to those that look like you, that's black power. When you realize that each and every day is a 100% chance of winning and you are one big brain smile, that's black power. See, when you realize that every day is black history, that's black power. When we start spending that black dollar and saving with our black banks, that's black power. Do you realize that the black people are boycotted by every nationality in the world? Every nationality boycotts black businesses, even down to black people. Think about it. Just think about what happened if we would spend money. Last year for Christmas, over $75 billion was spent for one holiday. How much of you think was spent with us? Think about what I'm telling you. You spent all that money and you gave it to another nationality. And you spent it with a company that wouldn't hire you, wouldn't hire your children, your family member, but you gave them all that money. Stop giving your children what you wanted, what you wish you had when you were young, and start giving them the information you wish you had when you were their age. Information and implementing information. See, information is power. Implementing information is superpower. Stop giving the kids what you wish you'd had, everything they want. Start giving them the knowledge, information, and then you'll find out they'll want less because they'll understand what you're going through to give them what it is that they want. When we realize that success is where preparation and opportunity meet, that's black power. When success is where preparation and opportunity meet. See, I'm preparing you. So when the opportunity arises, hey, baby, you ready? That's black power. I'm teaching you from a black mind and a black soul, baby. That's black power. Black power is when you are in my hue and I do not harm or damage you or your family or your community. That's black power. When we realize that we are the rhythm of the world, baby, we are, and that's black power. Look how our music. Everybody wants to dance and listen and play and sing like us. Look at the sports. We're starting to dominate every sport in the world. That's black power. When you have a bestie brother from another mother or a bestie sister from another mister, and you love them all the same, hey, baby, that's black power. That's black power. I'm not going to, you my hue. Why am I going to damage you? You look like me. You got that thing in you that ain't but that we got that other nationalities don't have, that thing, and that's called melanin. I love my melanin, and I love my melanated people. That's black power. And we are the rhythm of the world. Look at it. We educate the world on everything, brother, sister, mother, father. We educate them on everything. Look how crooked, stupid, and dumb they are. We got to keep them straight through our struggles and our fights. That's black power, baby. When we realize that if I'm not going to make you a mother, I'm not going to, when we realize that if I'm not going to make you a mother, if I'm not going to make you a wife, that's black power. When you realize, ladies, that you're not going to make him a father, if he can't make you a wife, that's black power. When we realize, or when I realize violence is not the way, and the world is not centered around me, oh, baby, that's black power. You got people that argue about it. They hard. I had to straighten this young lady out there the other day. She's 37 years old, and her mindset is so ruined. And I was just talking to her, telling her, "Hey, baby, you can't keep doing what you're doing and getting what you want now." And then I said, look at all these women out here talking about, you want a good man, you want a real man. You got on the wig, you got on eyeliner, you got on those fake eyelashes, you got on all this makeup, you got on all this padded bra and padded butt and all of this and that, but yet you want a real man. What's real about you? When you get home and undress, all that comes off. That's the real you. I love to see beautiful, natural black women. Oh, I was in a store last night when I got off the voting polls, and this beautiful lady was standing ahead of me. And I had to tell her, I said, "Darling, I'm not being fresh. I'm being factual. You are gorgeous." Her hair was that long, and when I say that long, that's about how long it was. I said, "And you are. It shows your beautiful face, your blackness, your naturalness." She didn't have on no makeup, nothing, just natural. And damn, she was beautiful. And guess what? She was my color. Had a little gray mixed in. She was nowhere near my age, but she looked good because she was natural. That's black power. See, I know the world isn't centered around me. If I did, I wouldn't be giving to you what I give to you. When I realize when my education is black, my soul is black, my spirit is black, that's black power. That's black power. See, one thing I learned a long time ago, and I changed it around from what they were teaching you, how they brought you over here and made you a slave. No. Think about it like this. What if we weren't brought here to America? We were not brought here, but we were sent here by God. Because look what we've done to this country, for the world. We weren't sent here. We weren't brought here. We were sent here. That's Black power. When your hue looks like me, and I love you unconditionally, and there's nothing you can do about it, that's Black power. See, if we were to come together as one, oh, baby, now that's Black power. What is Black power? It's me. When I wake up and realize that Black power starts with me. Black power, my people. Power to the mind. Power to your blackness. Power to your heart. Power to your family. Power to how you treat your culture. That's Black power. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Lines are open. Lines are open. You know that saying out there? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Trust me, y'all, that's a fact. That is a true fact. Because if you know anything about berries, when they're blackberries and they get blacker, that makes them sweeter, baby. That melanin in you, makes you sweet. You taste different than other cultures. You know, I was talking to a young lady, tripped me out. And she said she had dated white men. And I said, baby, what's the difference? She said, I can tell you this, they do not taste like my brothers. They don't have that flavor, that sweetness to them. I said, oh, you said, no. She said, there's a difference. I can kiss you and tell you whether you're black or white. Because you don't have that sweetness. We got that sweetness. That flavor. Baby, that's Black power. I'm waiting on y'all to start, people that's tuning in on the regular, to start making donations to the show, The Road to Success. See, that's Black power. I'm giving you mental power to make your life what you want it to be. But if you're going to keep it and think everything you is free, you'll never have it. Look what I'm giving you can't get nowhere else. That's Black power, baby. I'm giving you Black power. Let me write this note down to myself. I had to mute somebody out today because they had so much noise behind them. And then they hung up because they called me twice, but they had so much background behind them, they were flooding me out. How many of you are working on your Black power? On your awareness of how great you are? How many of you are? How many of you like my show? How many of you are proud that you tune into my show? How many of you get something away from my show? I'm just telling you I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it, which is fact. That's Black power, baby. I know I've got Black power. I know where my mind is. And I'm proud of the fact that I'm a mindologist. Oh, God, I love it, love it, love it. Because if I can teach you the thought and the action process to success, that is a roadmap to never failing. That is a roadmap to never failing. Black power, baby. Black power. The things I do, the people I coach, oh, the people I help. Oh, I love it, y'all. I feel so good about my black power. But it's not an I thing, baby. It's a we thing. It is a we thing. Power to you, baby. Power to you. You should go back on this show I'm to you and listen to it over and over and get your children to listen to it over and over and talk about it. That's black power, baby. You are the black power. You are the power that just happens to be black. Power to you, my people. Power to you. Nobody out there wants to talk to me, so I guess I'm going to shut it down early tonight. Like I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling y'all. We're going to get there together. You know I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So until next time, y'all, God bless and keep working on your road to success. God bless. Power to you, my people. Black power.